Good morning. It is Saturday morning and we have just done our 174th parkrun, and I thought I haven't made a video about the particular parkrun I've done today because we've done that before. It was Abbey Park. We were doing today's run as part of a 2-4 kilometre tempo sessions in preparation for the Chicago Marathon, which we have in a week's time, which is quite scary. But today is the 20th anniversary of parkrun, so I thought it was a bit of a good opportunity to kind of talk about what parkrun has done for me and what parkrun means to me. And I did my first parkrun not 20 years ago. I did it back in February 2013, so about 11 and a half years ago at Braunston Park in Leicester, when there was only one parkrun in the city. There are now multiple to choose from, which is great. It's nice to get to different ones each week to mix things up. On that day, I didn't consider myself a runner. I turned up with my friend James for his first and I think only ever parkrun, and it wasn't long before I got the infectious bug of seeing my times improve week on week for the first few weeks, and running started becoming something that I started to enjoy and not endure. Over the 11 years I've been doing parkrun, I have done 28 different parkrun courses around both the UK, and I've also done one overseas in Gothenburg when I did the Gothenburg Marathon last year, a course called Skotås, which was a great experience. And my personal best at parkrun I set 10 years after I started running parkrun. So my current personal best is 20 minutes and 12 seconds that I set right here last year at Abbey Park. I was going for sub 20. I'm still trying for sub 20. So once we have finished Chicago Marathon, we will perhaps have another crack at breaking the 20-minute barrier over 5k. But I thought I'd just say a little bit about, as I say, what parkrun means to me. When I was kind of growing up in school, I wasn't particularly sporty. I never kind of played for a football team as a kid until I was into my kind of mid-teens. I wasn't particularly good at any team sports, and at school, running was more of a punishment than it was something to enjoy. You know, running I feel is something that you have to kind of train to do. You can get out and you can run, but if you get out and you just run fast and long distance with no training, it's going to hurt and you're going to hate it. And that is basically what my experience with running was at a young age. So it's not something that I particularly thought about trying at. So I didn't really run up until I was kind of in my mid-20s, I suppose. And even then I struggled with running. I would run a kilometre or two and I'd get a lot of pain in my shins and in my legs. So I'd have these fits and starts at running and never really kind of got any consistency. But I heard about parkrun and it is something that kind of appealed to me. It was free. It was quite close to where I lived. And I thought it was something to aspire to. So the first thing I did was actually get a gait analysis done, and I found out that I was running in all sorts of the wrong shoes, and that's what was causing me kind of pain in my feet at the time. I needed motion control shoes. I needed the most stability you could get. So shout out to anyone struggling with running and having aches and pains. probably the first port of call. You should go to get a gait analysis done and check that you are running in the appropriate style of shoes for your style of running. So I got put in a right pair of shoes, and then gradually just kind of was going out for 15 minutes or whatever, and then the pain was subsiding. It was becoming less and less each time, and then in February 2013, as I say, went to Parkrun in Braunston, did it. It felt like it was an incredible accomplishment at the time. Very much normalised now, 174 times later. But yeah, it was addictive, and it was also the kind of gateway for me into becoming what has become my passion, certainly probably over the past 5 years or more. About a year and a half after my first parkrun, I did my first half marathon, and I hated it, but it didn't stop me. I've subsequently gone on and done a number of half marathons. I also started pushing myself, started a running channel, as you will know by watching this, in March 2023. A lot of my content is around parkrun tourism, me getting out and about, trying out different courses, which is a lot of fun. And also, without parkrun, I would never have even considered running a marathon. And I have now done 2 marathons over the last year and a bit, and I've got another one coming up next week. I think the only thing that I have got regret about now regarding running is seeing it as a punishment at school, not perhaps seeking out the cross-country club at school that produced Olympians, actually. Andy Badley, who is one of my friends from school and also runs the running channel. He was in my year at school. He did cross-country, as did Rick Kelsey, also of the running channel. You know, in hindsight, I wish I would have got a bit more involved in that. I don't know what I perhaps would have gone on to have been able to have done a bit earlier in my life, but we can't look back in anger. We can only look forward. And as I say, I'm over 40, let's just say that. And, you know, I feel I'm still getting better and better as a runner. I'm still setting personal bests over 5k, 10k, half marathon, and now marathon. I'd say it's never too late. Find your local parkrun if you've never been to one. Give it a go, even if you just want to walk. Walking is as accepted a parkrun as running. You will never be the last to finish. There are always park walkers who are volunteers, who will be the people behind you, so you never have to feel like you're finishing last. So yeah, I just thought I'd give a little bit of maybe a bonus video, you can call this, just to give you my feelings on parkrun as it celebrates its 20th anniversary. So thank you to parkrun, thank you to all of the volunteers who help parkrun to happen. I was terrible at volunteering in my first few years at parkrun, but I'm trying to make good on that now. I've volunteered a few times over the last 2 years, and I intend to carry on doing that as we go forward. So yeah, it's a great thing. Trying to get my mum into doing it, so watch this space if I manage to get my mum along to parkruns. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a bit of my reflections on parkrun. So thank you for watching. Next time you see me in a running video will probably be in Chicago, so look forward to seeing you then. If you like this video, give it a like, maybe share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. See ya.